paste this image, I'm going to scale it. There. And now, I'm going to use this amazing brush tool to cross off ones that I have done. Hydrogen's pretty basic. You have H2O. Lithium is often used in batteries, chemical batteries, in both, I believe, rechargeable and non-rechargeable batteries. Sodium is used in table salt. Potassium's in bananas and actually radioactively decays into antimatter after given enough time, although such a small amount that it doesn't really matter. Beryllium, I don't know. Magnesium makes fire burn a different color when you burn it. Calcium is like salt 2.0, I guess. Strontium 90 is a funny radioactive element that people use instead of the other elements here. Radium is what I believe Marie Curie used, and all this is misinformation, by the way, so don't believe any of these actually. Titanium is like really strong. Chromium is even stronger than titanium, so it's better than titanium. Manganese is magnesium 2.0. Iron is from like Minecraft, I guess. There's a Minecraft iron block. Cobalt is an upgrade stage in Terraria the video game after killing the wall of flesh. Nickel is a US currency and not an element, so this shouldn't be on this list. Copper is also from Terraria, but it's a very bad weapon. You spawn with the copper short sword, and it's like the world's worst weapon. Zinc is zinc. These are all just made up names. Silver is for rich people. This is also a made-up name. These are also made-up names, except tungsten, because the tungsten cube is like, it's like a cube of tungsten, and then it falls, and then people die like this. And the cube of tungsten, it's funny because you can drop it on people and then they die. Osmium is fake. Iridium. There's a game about iridium where like you spawn on floating platforms and then pump iridium from the oceans in order to shoot people to death. Platinum is like gold 2.0. Gold, so this is going to be greater. So gold is greater than platinum. Mercury is like a very toxic liquid thing, and it's cool because it's weird how it is a liquid. This is fake. These are all fake. This is also fake. Carbon is basically air. You have CO2, which is what factories make. So this is CO2, basically. Nitrogen is, when combined with gallium, creates gallium nitride, which is used in the production of blue LEDs. I don't know why I know this. Oxygen is also in the air, surprisingly. Fluorine is like fluoride, but better, I think. Phosphorus is flammable and used in matches. Sulfur is like burning hot stuff, and like it murders everything around it, because it's fine sort of in solid form, and then it's really bad when it's in air form. Chlorine is like sulfur but worse, so this is sulfur 1.0. Silicon is used in electronics and is also a place in America, so this shouldn't be on the periodic table. Germanium is just a funny way of saying German. Gallium, just remember GAN and you're fine. Aluminum is used in aircraft. because it's very lightweight, but it's still pretty strong, unlike me. Arsenic is explosive, I think. This isn't an element. This isn't an element. Indium is like a place, or it used to be a place. No, India is a place. Why did I say used to be a place? India is like a place on Earth, and then indium is India on the periodic table. So this is the representation of India on the periodic table here, so you can remember by that. Tin foil. Otherwise it's completely useless and everybody hates tin. So this shouldn't be on the periodic table because I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. Bad element. Antimony, this is not an element. What are you talking about? Beryllium, this is not an element. If you come up to me and say, hey, did you get the new dose of beryllium? I'm gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with you? I know this is an element, but I don't remember what it's for. Xenon, this is very, very, very toxic, I think, but I know it's in nuclear reactors sometimes. Thallium, not an element. Lead, everything decays into lead. So when the universe is dying, everything's going to be lead, basically. Bismuth, not an element. Polonium, it's radioactive, and more so, I think, than others. Astatine, not an element. Radium, this is another part of nuclear reactors, so I'm going to do this amazing drawing of a nuclear reactor. Yeah. These are not elements. This is a place in the US. This is Moscow. This is not an element. This is not an element. These are all not elements. These are things that people made up. Aside from uranium, because Uranium Fever is a song, and so uranium is actually a reference to music itself. I already did potassium, calcium. That's not an element. Cesium, this is an element. This is an element because this represents France, which is very, very scary. So now I am extremely afraid. Let's see it here. Helium is literally floating away from the Earth, which is why the prices are going up. Neon signs kill my eyeballs, so my eyes are dead because they're neon signs. Argon, more like argon from the periodic table. Krypton, this is from a fictional the planet. Yeah, it's a fictional planet, not an element. I don't know what people were thinking when they put it on here. This right here, I don't know. So I'm just going to cross it up. It's in my amazing periodic table. And I am going to go ahead and draw out, like, my periodic table 2.0, but redraw, like, but better, I guess.